This is file you wanted. Hello, this is the beginning of the recording. I'm just going to note, very atmospheric title screen already. No title, which is great. But look, continue. There's already a load file here, which is maybe not the best. Always dash on. We love an always dash. And I'm going to start the timer. Oh, sorry. I'm the judge. I'm a judge. One of the 6 judges for the RPG Maker Game Jam 2025. Time to invest in a new drive mini. Yeah, I have 931 gigs, but I happen to use it all, and I need to do a big clean. I think most of it, I don't know what most of it is, movies and games. And I keep going, oh, I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. It's just like 1 terabyte. But maybe I do need to invest in a new drive. But I you know how, you keep getting a new drive and it keeps like ballooning to the size of that? I should just keep it like I should keep it pretty low. But anyway, this is file you wanted. Let's start the timer and start the game. Boom. There are shocking images in this game. While there is no violence or gore, some scenes are considered disturbing. Press Enter to proceed. What if I want to press Z or spacebar? But yes, if anyone is going to be disturbed by this, I should actually move my cat avatar because very Silent Hill coded. Yeah, I've only played Silent Hill 2, but I guess it is. Press Enter to proceed. I clicked to proceed. Oh, I didn't do what you said, file you wanted. Is this the file I actually wanted? Oh no. What is this? Oh, Bartlett Games. That is wild. That is probably one of the wildest developer screens I've ever seen. A Bartlett Games production. Created with RPG Maker MV. Why not MZ, huh? Why not MZ? It's got more stuff in it. Just kidding. Story by Dex812. Oh yeah, this one is interesting. Oh, spoiler, it's interesting. On the road again? What a drag. Is it really so hard to stay in one place? I was happier there, my home. Oh, I like this font, it's so big. Then again, I never truly had a home, did I? MZ goes beyond expectations. The amber glow of the rising sun snapped me awake. The blinding rays like a laser to my brain. What time was it? It had to be at least 7 a.m. But then, we've been traveling east for at least a full day. So it's probably closer to what I would know as 4 a.m. Jeez. I looked out the foggy window, my eyes struggling to focus. I could make out a blob of green, a streak of white, and then more green, more white. Grass and houses as far as the eye can see. Grass and houses, grass and houses, grass and houses. A Control-C, Control-V of the same plot of farmland, forever. I've been taken from my comfortable bed, with all my games and comics, into the middle of some hillbilly nowhere. And of course, the one to thank for that is... Oi, Rommel, you're up. This bearded, slightly balding man standing in front of me, this glowing, endless ball of energy, is my dad. The most chipper, extroverted human to ever grace the planet. He's also the reason we're on this trip. I try not to blame him for our need to relocate so often, but it's hard not antagonizing the person who constantly runs a demolition crew through your only source of stability. I take a deep sigh. Oh well, if I've learned anything, it's to remain calm and take things one step at a time, which would be easy, except for... Bahahaha, finally got your beauty sleep. Figured a kiddo like you should spend less time sleeping and more getting rid of those noodle arms. Wham, he slaps me on the arm. Ow! It took all my might not to tell him to piss off, but I had just woken up and I didn't want to start my morning, so... off colour. You'd better get stronger than that, boy. Don't want the village girls breaking you that easy. Wow. I don't care about girls, Dad. I care about the boys. Course not. You only care about your stupid, unique comic books. You know, the ones where you spend hours holed up in your room reading. I'm sure one of them village girlies has to think that's cool. Unless... maybe it ain't girls at all. Oh boy, Gerald, you've prepared for this, but I guess it's finally time to have that talk. Dad, you're being weird again. Don't worry, bucko. I ain't judging no matter what you're into. I'm an up-and-coming guy. I understand you got your needs. Caring about the boys is the way. You know, the one with the handsome boys. Yeah. But all that aside, there is something I need to talk to you about. That wasn't it? The new village we're moving to. It's different than the big city. People there, they're not used to big business talk. People of this village are, well, let's just call them sensitive. I think Gerald has lost his accent. So, I just want to make sure you're careful with the words, things you're saying. You got to choose them carefully, you hear? Actually got a little bit of the accent. What kind of person does he think I am? Yeah, let's do a practice run, yeah? I'll talk to you like I'm one of them village folks, and you're meeting me for the first time, Kay? Do I really have to do this? Come on, Rommel. It ain't hard. Just listen to what I say and respond with whatever feels right. Fine. Alrighty then, here comes your first lesson. Suddenly, my father goes silent. He closes his eyes and breathes through his nose, meditating. Where's your own father? It felt as though some kind of energy was channeling through his body, like he was preparing for something great, something no man had ever seen before. And then he opened his eyes. Oh, hi. Oh, no. Ohio, Rommel-chan. You must be the new transfer student. It's nice to meet you. The weirdness of the father was the scary part. Kya, I'm so nervous. I hope I make a good impression. Oh, is he playing like... Are they in Japan? And he's playing like a Japanese student? What the hell is this? Wow, you're so handsome. Good genes must run in your family. Is your father a famous supermodel or something? Hee. I'm so curious. You have to tell me more about yourself. My whole body tensed up. It took everything in my power not to die from embarrassment. He really wants me to go through with this? Dad, are you sure this is necessary? Come on, just one fact about yourself and make it juicy. Tell me at least one interesting thing about yourself. Where I'm from, what I do for fun. I don't like talking about myself. Okay, where I'm from. I can't believe I'm actually going through with this. Okay, I'm Rommel Kasugi. I moved here from Westford City because of my dad's work. We're staying in the village across town. No way! You're from the big city. You're so lucky. I always wanted to travel to Westford. I hear the nightlife there is amazing. The true horror is the MC's father after all, yeah. The big city lights, the culture, the games. Kia. Oh no. I don't think I've ever said Kia in my entire life out loud. But you're making me do this, chat. You're making me do this game. I want to go there so bad. I want to live the life of a city teenager. Dad's really into his role, huh? Please, you have to tell me. Is the big city really as amazing as they say? It's amazing, not as great as they say. Shall I take you there someday? It's amazing. Uwu Benny-chan. Somehow for me, Uwu is easier to say than Kia. Kia! I think that's how you say it, right? Kia! No way! I knew it! I knew it was awesome. My girlfriends back in town told me I was getting my hopes up, that it's overrated, but they were wrong, and now I have proof that Kia was good. Rommel, you gotta help me. I'll introduce you to them, and you tell him I was right. Tell him how great city life is. Does he realize he's planning an imaginary conversation with imaginary people? Sigh, I guess it's best to just play along. Yeah, sure, you can introduce me to them. I'll tell them you were right. Bah ha 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 ha. That's the spirit, kiddo. Impress those country girls. Show them how cool my son is. But make sure to save your big moves for the real thing. Don't forget this is just a trial run. And don't get too into this roleplay thing. Pulls out a box of wigs. No wonder professional voice actor will win. I wouldn't mind voice acting for a game here or there. Got a bucket of chickens, want to hang out? Yeah, exactly. Good kick-up line. He's the one into this. He's the one into this. Alright, let's move on to another question. What would you do in this situation? Ahem. So, now that you're moving into a new village, is there anything you're looking forward to? Maybe I could give you a tour if you'd like. But it's not like I'm trying to take you out or anything. Don't get any ideas. He's doing the nervous girl routine now? Anyway, what are you most excited for now that you're moving into a new town? I'm not gonna say getting to know you better, baby. Baka. Baka? Making new friends, exploring the countryside. I think I want to I want to make new friends. Of course, making new friends is one of the best parts of moving. In fact, you can only have one new friend. Is he going to say himself? I'm talking about myself, of course. The best friend you'll ever have. The cool kid you met on the train. Let me warn you, I am pretty popular, so I might not have much time for you, but I think I can fit you into my busy schedule. Bah ha 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 ha, that's the good sport, sonny boy. Alright, on to my final lesson. We're still going with this? Jeez. Don't worry, we're only doing this one last time, but this time I'm going to teach you about asking questions. That's right, having conversations isn't just about answering questions, it's about asking them too. Yeah, Nirwanda, yeah, this is weird thinking about what the other passengers are thinking about when they're listening to this. They probably, you know... Okay, I'm going to pause the game, but I'm going to pause the timer, but I reckon they're probably thinking, like, when something like this happens, half of them think, oh, this is cringe, and then half of them think, this guy is the best thing ever. They've called a predator hotline, yeah. Like, half of them are like, this guy is hilarious, genuinely, and then half of them are like, well, like, quarter of them probably like, probably quarter of them are like, this guy is genuinely hilarious, I love him. Another quarter are like, this guy is awful, I love him. And then, like, you know, a quarter of them don't care. They're like, meh. And then a quarter of them are like, oh no, I'd hate this. Please don't say anything more. I want to cringe and go into a corner. So there's like, we've probably courted the particular carriage here. But yeah, there's no neutral response to hearing this other than aggressive, uncaring. That's the closest thing. So instead, you want to ask a different question. They'll still get you the information you need, even if it doesn't sound like you're asking. Here, let's run a quick test. Let's pretend you need someone to lend you some money. How would you best ask them for it without asking for it? Find a way to ask me for money without being too direct. Where's the nearest store? How expensive is the laundry soap? What time does the store close? Can you give me some money? I actually wanted to sing this thing just to signify the son's rebellion towards the dad. Can you give me some money? Hell no. He thumps me on the head a little harder than I think I deserved. But then again, I wasn't really trying. I basically just asked for money. Let me try this again. Nirwanda, give me everything you got or I'll break your kneecaps. Yeah. Find a way to ask me for money. This is probably just like... Okay, I'm going to pause again because I'm going to rant a bit. I've heard that culture about giving, I think, am I like deducing correctly that this is about a family moving to Japan and his father is trying to test him to see if he can actually, you know, if the son actually knows about the norms of Japan? And judging by their last name, I think they might have Japanese like heritage, but they just came from overseas or something. I don't know. I don't know. What is it? But yeah, I've heard that when the giving culture is very much about like implication and very subtle sort of like asking of questions. Real life is the true horror. Yeah. It's like, oh, you can't be too direct. I think one example, I was watching the Ludwig and Michael Reeves travel across Japan, and one thing was, and I was watching Sea-Dog VA talk about it, and he talked about, like, you can't ask them too direct questions because they will feel obligated. In Japanese culture, they feel obligated to reciprocate, to the form where they'll even drive you to the place you need to go. They'll go, oh, where do I need to go? And they'll give you all the directions if they're at a konbini or something. And then they'll be like, oh, I'll drive you there. I'll drive you there. Holy crap, guys. Deltarune is out. Sorry, I just had a moment there. I'm sorry to the person who made this game. Real life came in the way, and Deltarune has been released, chapters 3 and 4, right now. Oh my goodness, it's finally out. Deltarune moment, understandable. Yeah, oh my goodness. I'm glad I paused this timer. I'm just soaking it in. Deltarune, out now. Sheesh. Alrighty, anyway, let's keep continuing with this game. I had a rant, but the rant was related to the game. It was about, so how expensive is the laundry soap? Laundry soap? Why, it's only about $5 or so. Wait, you're asking for the price. Does that mean you're short on cash? Do you need money to afford soap? Yes. Oh, you poor thing. Here, let me give you some money. In fact, let me take you out for dinner. I'll pay for all your food. See, this is kind of what I was just talking about, right? Like, the nature of kindness and giving in Japan is almost an obligation. You see, you didn't ask for the money, but you ended up with what you needed anyway. This feels weirdly underhanded. Haha. Well, in some cases I guess you could say that, but to be honest, sometimes you're going to need this skill. You never know what you might be dealing with in the future. Yeah, it's just a different way of dealing, apparently. Like, different cultures have different ways of asking or implying things that will be rude in certain situations. I am half Samoan, so there's certain... I'm going to pause the timer again because I'm talking about culture again. There's certain things where you don't point your feet directly... When you're sitting, you don't point your feet directly at, like, a family member or someone who is older than you, because that is considered rude. So you tuck your feet in. Never, when you're sitting in someone's house, never point your feet towards someone. And also, don't take a seat before someone older takes a seat. And they could even be like 10 years older. Like if they're 40 and you're 30, you're like, oh, take a seat to the 40-year-old. It's very important. And don't put your feet on a table. I guess these are some universal things, but they're very important in Samoan culture. And I imagine there's a lot of those in Japanese culture as well. What I'll deal with in the future? Oh, looks like our stop is coming up. Glad we could pass the time with some father-son bonding. Is that what that was? Suddenly, his goofy smirk turns into a somber smile. He looks to the window, brushing it tenderly. Brushing the window tenderly is crazy. Oh, I know this track. Is this a RTP track? But pitched down? It's a good RTP track. Take a look out the window. Can you see it? Just past the station is our new home. My dad stared out the window thoughtfully. Yeah, offending someone without realizing it's scary? Yeah. But it's funny, this RTP track is hitting right now. I'm going to pause it and make some more comments. I'm doing a lot of this. Even a familiar track used in the right place is really effective. And this is like a perfect track for this moment in particular. It feels fresh and I recognize the song, but I've never heard it used like this. Really good. You smell that? That's the scent of a fresh start. Finally, a place we can call our own, that we can truly make a home for ourselves. Also, I'll admit, I've never played as many visual novels in an RPG Maker game jam as I had in this one. There have been a lot of good visual novels. If this is a visual novel, wow. As much as I thought it, he was right. This year hadn't been great for us. What with his mum passing, the loss of his old job, despite all my annoyances with the guy, he really does work hard for our family. So I guess that's why, in that moment, I felt like he deserved it. You're right, I think this is our spot. You really think so? Kihehe. Guess your old man finally did something right. And I think that this game has done really well of like moving the point of empathy. Because I was like, oh, we thought we hated Gerald, but then like it's strangely endearing the way he tries to prepare his son, or I think it's a son. I don't know. I've just assumed, but it might not be, for life here. He played it off as a joke, but I think I see a tear fall from his eyes. Maybe I have work to do on myself as well, and it all starts here. I press my face to the window, trying to get a glimpse of the town. The trees part as the station roars into view. He's still going. Hello, Narcotis. Oh, I'm gonna pause. Guess what? I just played a jam game before this one that used the Myth Atelier card plugin. Fancy that, right? And it was a banger. It used our card plugin that we used. And it was a banger. We got a banger. Alrighty. Let's keep going. I just imagine like they're pressing their face with their nose flat against the window. Yeah. Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, Narcotis. I love that one. That was great. But it soft locked on me, which was not great. But I know you know how hard it is to dodge soft locks in Myth Atelier card games. It is crazy. Then in the distance, the view of a large mountain with a path jutting straight through the middle. That was it. Yeah, a couple other judges played it. Yeah, the soft lock. It's just a very. It doesn't. It's just RPG Maker. Yes, but I think we had trouble with the plugin in general, didn't we? It had a lot of, unless you. Like, if you didn't include certain... I'm just going to pause. I'm just being a tangent. Sorry for doing so much tangents, developer. But with this plugin, if you don't include all the image files with the correct, like, image names for the things you create, or things like that, or you don't put in the correct damage, or, you know, if you don't do it correctly to the point... Yeah, you barely remember, probably. Well, you did most of it, so... I'm actually just trying to explain what you already know. What you knew. Anyways, it's a banger. After all we had been through, I can finally take destiny into my own hands. I reach my hand out, wanting nothing more than to be there, and then... Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, it's not just a visual novel. Oh, what's this? Save. We did that crap in a week, felt like a fever dream. Yeah, I'm very proud of us. I'm gonna be doing some more writing for a jam really soon with Cy Wombats and Froge, and I'm excited about that one. What's this?
Beginning audio replay.
If you're hearing this, that means you probably got stuck on the game at some point. I'm assuming it's going to be the like dialogue options in the dad cutscene that have been breaking a lot lately. So yeah, you're probably stuck on the train map. I don't know if you can get out. I think it just soft locks you there. So here's how this is going to work. I put in a tool there that will let you kind of debug on the fly as you play the game. So let me just put that on for you right now. Okay, so you see like the big Q button. So basically the way this works is whenever you run into any like errors or bugs or anything that like seems off, basically you can just hold the Q button, and then when you interact with that object, it'll erase the error and log it for me. You can just email that log to me later, but if you want to like continue testing the game, you're gonna have to use this tool a couple times. Basically, just if you can go through this, try your best to get to the end, and use that Q plus interact combination to get through any errors. If you think of any ways you can like fix it, please let me know. Besides that, just feel free to keep going through the game. Okay, that's it. Thanks.
Yeah, legitimately good voice acting too. Got a good vocal presence and good tone. It took a turn indeed. father-son narrative in this meta thing? Well, I hope Nirwanda. I think it's going to be like a combination, right? I think the father-son narrative is going to be sort of woven through. At least that's what I'd do. Like, this is going to be a screwed up exploration of all those meta things. This game opens the curtain really early. Oh, I got rid of the father? What? Was I supposed to? I like this effect. It's so good. But I will admit, this is awesome. They got me. That was great. Great voice acting. And we're only just into the meta things, so we'll see where it goes. Okay, I just went round I went round for a loop for no reason. Bro did not playtest this game at all. Exactly. I mean, I can't believe these bugs are still in this game, but I'm still going to play it anyway. Is this what debugging looks for everybody, or just me? Alright, we're here. Let's get a move on. Israel program for sure. Alrighty, I'll head to the house and start unpacking. Head on over once you've finished exploring. We've got to set your room up. Oh, I almost forgot. One last word of advice. Don't think your actions don't have consequences. Sometimes the choices you make may come back much later in life. For instance, you were a real good sport and played along with my shenanigans, and I appreciate that. So I expect a fancy reward in your room when you get home. You've earned it. Polished score going down the drain. Oh, and one more thing. You might want to think of some cool conversation starters. A lot of your answers were a little bland. Alright, see you at home. Howdy, welcome to Jiroshi Town. Okay, I can't eliminate him, I guess. North train station, South Jiroshi Town. To the town of Bacon Town. Chapter 1. Jiroshi Town. Is this made in XP or does it? It doesn't. It's not. It just uses XP graphics. Most of the kingdom's minerals come from our town. There's so many different varieties. We'll become almost a hotspot. Excuse my language.
Beginning audio replay.
Hey, so this is the main town that I actually wanted you to look at. There's a lot going on.
Turn down
here,
the music.
But, if you actually don't mind, if you could just skip all of that and head to the southmost bottom layer of the town. The main issue going on is in the cavern. So if you could just go in there and check that out, and then you'll kind of understand this whole issue that I've been having with the game.
It's pretty
yeah, so
cool.
I guess I'll see you there. Thanks for your help.
Welcome. Cool. Oh, so I can go around and interact while he's saying things. I don't have to stop. Got it. You're going to let the dev tell you what to do? Behold, the symbol of beauty appears before you. No, I won't. I'll just do whatever I want, Ram. Is this person talking to me? Do not fear, for I will not harm you. Though I descended from the heavens, I walk among the humans. However, if I catch any sinners, I may have to punish them. This person is truly strange. Aha, I can see the stunned expression written across your face. You must be in shock. Fear not. Through the graciousness of my heart, I shall permit you to ask one question to me. I can be about anything you like. I gotta admit, spelling grammar mistakes. There are a few, and some of them also affect meaning, so just keep aware of that. So, what dare you ask this holy angel? Are you a real angel? Wah ha 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 ha! But of course, I'm one of God's chosen angels, sent to his loyal followers down in this humble town. And now, I shall do the same for you, young heathen. Do you wish me to be purified by my hand? Yes. Ah! A look of genuine shock covers their face. Not the reaction I was expecting. Nobody's actually said yes. How do I do this again? Should I fold my hand or pray or something? No, don't do that. That would be so embarrassing. Look, just go to the church south of here and they should be able to complete the purification ceremony. Tell them Kasagiri sent you. They shrink into themselves. For an all-powerful angel, they sure are a pushover. It's kind of cute. Chill out, Rommel. Okay, gotta go find the church. Kind of random. Error, location unavailable. It's locked. Ahoy there! Fancy yourself a nice stroll through the town? Might I suggest a trip across our great drawbridge? You get a beautiful view of the town's sacred temple, as well as a look into our mining facility below. Have a good time exploring, young'un. Probably do like 3 or 4 different accents there at once. Wait, location unavailable? What if I boom it? Here comes the boom. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go down to the cave. I didn't go because I got told to, I go because I want to. Have you seen the holy building right at the entrance to town? I've never seen anyone go in or out of there. I've no idea what it's even for. I wonder what goes on in there. Oh hey, welcome to the mines. You here to work? Oh wait, you're dressed pretty nice. You're not here to get us in trouble, are you? Hurry it up. I ain't paying you to sit around and kick rocks. I swear these workers must be the laziest I've ever seen. Imagine getting tired from a little manual labour. Say, you look like a little spry young man yourself. How'd you like to help me out with a job? What's the pay? Why, nothing of course. George, okay, I just got a George the Foreman mana. Thank you for pointing that out, that's a funny one. There is a little bit of meta joking in here, but actually it does make sense because this is programmed by a nerd. You're doing this for free. Anywho, here's the job. So I got an employee that's, well, let's just call him a slacker. They been known to take naps in the mines. Now normally I wake him up with a nice big, get your lazy butt up, but this time they seem to be missing. So I'm thinking they must have found an extra good hiding spot to nap. All things are programmed by nerds, indeed, yes. So my job for you is to find this lazy slacker's hiding spot and wake him up. But I guess what I'm saying is that this is also doing, technically the game that is being created, and I'll pause for this, is revealing the character of the designer as you go. So what I would do if I was the developer of this game, writing this game, I'd be like, okay, how does the world that the developer has created tell a story about the developer themselves? Why did they include certain characters, etc.? Because George the Foreman, because they found that funny. That's what the character who made this game in the game thought. They thought, hey, George the Foreman, that would be funny because I love it's funny. I love meta things. I don't know. It's meta. But be aware, he's good at hiding. You'll need to check even the furthest corners of the mines. Leave no stone unturned. Leave no grill ungrilled. I'm George the Foreman. Oh, okay, I thought I'd already read that, but turns out it was just about the holy Holy place. I think I might need to get rid of the the voice acting stuff, even though it's fun, because I need to get this through at a decent rate. Oh boy, the sun is really beaten down. I wish we had some kind of lake or pool. Closest water source is nearby swamp, but the only way there is through mining tunnels. Because yeah, I'm kind of using a lot of that time. I will give another extra couple minutes because I was doing really obscene voice acting. I need to get the full hour in, right? What the heck?
Beginning audio replay.
What's this? What's the auto replay?
Okay, so this here is kind of the main issue I've been running into. Obviously, there's a massive
Creepy
error blocking the path that leads to the next area. And I've tried everything I can to get rid of it. I've tried just deleting the event altogether. I've tried, navigating paths around it. But for some reason, it always shows up and it always blocks entrance into the second chapter area. So I'm completely lost on what to do here. But maybe you'll be able to figure out something else. You managed to get here, which is already working through a couple weird bugs and stuff. So.
Oh, did I do the bug before they said? On busy months like this, most of the mine entrances get blocked up with carts, so if you're trying to make it to the swamplands, your best bet is to hurry through the only available entrance, before that gets closed up too. So I'm sorry you won't get the beauty of my super indulgent voice acting, but I need to get through this game. Sequence breaking, speed run strat. Does it actually break the sequence? It looks like I got 1 out of 8, which means I got an extra thing. Closest water source is the swamp. Mine tunnel's not for me. Okay. Thanks for finding that lazy employee. If you hadn't found them, would have put to work instead. Wahaha. Received 5 hint tokens. Okay. How do I use them? Hint tokens. Should have just stayed sleeping. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What do I do now? Pretty cool effect with the queue. Maybe the chapel now? Actually, you miss something important from that. Mind if I tell? No. Sorry, Rain. I do have to find 7 somethings. Can I go back into the mine? Nope, it's closed. Closed up, I think. Well, yeah, that's why I asked permission. Basically, I have to do what the, what's it called? I have to do what the game gives me. If the game gives me the opportunity to sequence break, I didn't mean to sequence break, by the way. I was just trying to get there quickly, but turns out I cut them off. It's lagging a bit too, but that might just be my computer. Found yourself a nice stroll. Might I suggest a trip across our great drawbridge? You got a beautiful view of the town's sacred temple. Have a good time exploring. Okay. What about here? Anything here? No? Oh, there. What's that? That's something. Surely. Oh, do I go like this? How do I... Oh, do I go from down below, do I? I can't go from below. Okay. That looked like it was a jagged thing. This is a puzzle game? I got this? Okay. Welcome to our village, darling. Hope this place to your liking. Recommend the living chess set we have on display on the eastern hills of town. You're back. Didn't I tell you to go to church? Tell them Kasagiri sent you. Okay. The eastern side of town.
If you actually don't mind, if you could just skip all of that and head to the like southmost bottom layer of the town. The main issue that's going on is in the cavern.
Okay.
So if you could just go in there and check that out, and then you'll kind of understand this whole issue that I've been having with the game.
Well, I sequence broke probably. Oh no, not
Yeah,
sequence
so I
broke.
guess I'll see you there.
Beauty of chess is that each piece has a unique movement. For instance, yep, I know those things. Okay, then what do I... Can I move them? No. How does that relate here? Oh, can I move them like this? No. I do know how chess pieces move. That's a queen. Okay. And there's no menu either. Is it supposed to do something here? Did I actually break this? No. Living chess set. Oh, we go back. Okay. Oh, wait. What's up here? Problem with a metagame like this is discerning what bugs are intended. Yeah. I believe you are not... I'm not bugged? Okay. Wait, I am not what? I'm not soft-locked. Everything is fine. Everything is as it should be, and I can still continue. Not see... Okay, cool. Cool. Sweet as. Nice. Welcome. Okay. Oh, the chapel. This is the chapel. It's locked. Okay, but how do I get in? Welcome. So this one says, didn't I tell you to go to the church? Tell them Kasagiri sent you. An actual bug? Living chess set. Oh. Like, let me know. Okay. Like, what's the drawbridge? Because Rame seems to think I do not have a bug. But Stoic seems to think I do. And both have played this game. For instance, I'm holding down Q. Yeah, I exited the mine area before the audio stopped playing. I did. And I can't get back in. I didn't know I was going to exit the mine area, just to be mindful. Okay, Stoic, what do you reckon? Should you be able to tell me whether it was... Oh, progress. There's a switch that gets triggered once the audio is done playing. Oh. Because, for example, what is that? I'm guessing the next move is to go into this church. Is that true, Stoic? Something like that? I think, right? If actually, I will give you permission. Just let me know what the next move I should do is then. and we'll see if it's soft locked. Is the dev in chat? I don't think so, otherwise they'd speak up. Well, they're not actually, shouldn't be speaking up at all. It is soft lock. Because what do I do? What am I supposed to do next, Stoic? Just if you want to spoil it for me. Oh yeah, because Raim doesn't remember, but Stoic does. I think I might guess. Oh, look at this. Hello. Oh, and then what happens? Okay, maybe we'll just reload. But I will say, because I was soft lock on a required map, my playthrough, if it was soft locked, it ends there. Then you can actually solve bugs around town. Oh, I have to load back from here, don't I? Wow.
Beginning audio replay.
All the way back from here.
If you're hearing this, that means
Oh wait, let me
you
keep the timer
got
going
stuck on
anyway.
the game at some point. I'm assuming it's gonna be the
I did get stuck in. It's funny thing. I literally got stuck in the game, not in the actual plot of the game, but in.
stuck on the train map. I don't know if you can
Did
get out.
it's so meta.
Soft locks you there, so
In a game about getting soft locked,
here's how this is gonna
I got
work.
soft locked,
I put in a tool there that will let
and not in the way that the game
kinda
expected me
debug
to
on the
get
fly
quote
as you
unquote
play
soft
the
locked.
game,
That's
so
breaking my
let me
brain.
just put that on for you right now. Okay, so you see like the big Q button. So basically the way this works is whenever you run into any like errors or bugs or anything.
Yeah,
that
another
seems
early
off,
end. What a shame.
basically you
But
can
to
just
be honest, it's even worse than the other one, Mana Brent,
interact
because
with that object.
this one ends before any
It'll erase
like
the error
real
and log it
gameplay.
for me. You can just
Yeah, I was imagining. Well, I think one of them is finding that part of the drawbridge. The other part is solving the chess puzzle. One is in the chapel. There's like probably going to be several
go through this,
several
try your
things.
best to get to the end, and use that Q plus interact combination. To
See,
get
I'm
through
very
any
puzzle
errors.
brain, so I already kind of know where the game's going. It's like, oh, there's a puzzle there, there's a puzzle there. Well, I mean, you probably don't have to be very puzzle brain to know. There's a good enough indication by the game.
Okay, that's it. Thanks.
So is disqualified? No, no. So I will reiterate the rules. Something gets disqualified if it's soft locked within the first 10 or 15 minutes. I forgot. Anyway, it wasn't within either. And if it's disqualified after that period of time, then the polish category gets set to 0, and I can't play any more of the game. And I have to judge based on what I played. Yeah, which is a shame. So it basically loses 10 points minimum. Or maximum. Because it could lose polish points in other ways. Yeah. It's really sad that... Oh, it's so ironic too that a game about soft locks has a soft lock in it. And it was all just because I was too eager to get started. Because, well, the thing is, the game was like, hey, you can move while the audio plays. And I was like, oh, cool, that's a cool feature of the game. I'm going to test it, like a good tester should, which I assume I am. Right? I'm supposed to be a tester of this game. It is weird also how I can access the save menu here, but I wasn't able to access the save menu later. Oh, because it was soft locked. So let's just see whether, if I stay in there, what the game what it would unlock. And I'm not going to play any more of it. I'm just going to play this and play it out and see if I can do anything that was not able earlier. This is really
Beginning
creepy
audio
too.
replay.
Simple fix with that would be flip the switch before playing the audio.
Okay. So
Yeah,
this
exactly.
here
Well,
is kind of the main
I think a better
issue.
one would be to
Obviously, there's a
stop
massive
the
error
player from
blocking
exiting
path that leads to the
before
next
the
area.
audio
And I've tried
stops.
everything I can to get rid of it. I've tried try just deleting the event altogether.
Because
I've tried,
especially if this
navigating
info was
paths
important,
around
you
it,
shouldn't be able to leave before.
but for some reason it always shows up and it always blocks entrance into the second chapter areas. So I'm completely lost on what to do here, but maybe you'll be able to figure out something else, you know. You managed to get here, which is already working through a couple weird bugs and stuff, so if there's anything else you can
I forgot.
try it out, you know, just go around the town, interact with things,
Maybe block the way into audio.
you know, use the Q button and just edit any glitches.
Yeah, well, what I would do...
One thing, I do have a kind of like a tracker that might be able to at
What
least
I
tell
would
us,
do
like,
is I would
areas we're
make
getting,
the
so let me
path
put that up for you right now.
to exit long enough
You know, I don't think you have to
that
deal with all of them. Why don't you just try to fix 8 of the major areas?
that they can't get out before it finishes, basically.
Walk around the town.
And that one would
explore,
work
look
too,
for
block
any,
the way,
like,
but it just feels a little bit
issues.
artificial, you know?
And if you fix one
Also, I
of these,
can't
I'll
find the
get
way that I
counter, so
found
once
before.
you get to 8, just come back over here, and then we will come back to that. Alright, thanks. Have fun looking into that, and thanks again for all your help.
Where was it?
Alright, bye.
I can't even remember where it was. Now I'm having trouble finding it after all that. Yeah, making long path for audio later in the game. Yeah, exactly. That's this. If that's a solution elsewhere, it should be a solution here too. Oh, do I go back? Wait, how did it allow for that? Wait, where was the path though? I found the secret, right? Where was the secret? Oh, because the secret is only unlocked if you talk to the pirate. You know what, Raim? The real issue is that they shouldn't give you quests before going into that cave, right? It doesn't make sense. You go find the quest. I realize why now, because it only appears if you've talked to George the Foreman first. Right? So I would just say, oh, but mind you, players won't go and talk to an NPC if they feel like they've already talked to them. Oh yeah, that is sequence breaking, because technically you're supposed to find that like afterwards. Oh no, spaghetti eventing. Well, it's actually kind of cool that you were able to do it beforehand, you know? There we go. Oh, there's a thing, Raim, is that they only create it once you've done the quest anyway, so... What all they need to do is activate that thing. Yeah, I think your one is better because they only activate it after the quest anyway, so just make it quest plus. Or maybe make this quest only available. I don't know, something like that. There's probably many solutions. And now once I do this, it's fine. Actually, yeah, why would you need that second exit there when you've already got the... you're supposed to be trapped inside. Why is that second exit there at all? You know what I mean? Anyway, I think maybe the simplest answer is simply to just... No, you probably shouldn't be able to do a quest before they're sort of made available to you anyway. Oh yeah, anyway. I can't deal with more than that because, unfortunately... Anyway, thank you for the file you wanted. Unfortunately, I can't play more of the game. I can't judge based on more of the game because of the rule where if you find a soft lock after the, I think it was the 10 or 15 minute mark, I keep getting mixed up, which is the 15 minute, I think, then it, and I just have to stop there and judge based on what I'd already played, which is a shame. I was invested in the story. Over 10 minutes? Okay. 15 minutes is the general guideline. Oh, that's right. 15 minutes is the general guideline for how long a game should be at minimum. 10 minutes is the guideline for soft locks. If it's less than 10 minutes, then that's an instant disqualification. But if it's more than 10 minutes before a soft lock, you know what I mean. No, you don't. But anyway, this is not disqualified. But it is polish is set to 0, and I can't play any more of the game. I have to judge based on what I've seen. So, my overall impression. Another sad soft lock. We've had a few. because I was enjoying what I was playing, but it didn't really get. Yeah, we were cringing or laughing at the father in 10 minutes mark. But honestly, I'll get to the positives because that was a positive as well. Storytelling was on point. I think someone mentioned that clip the car, but I was driving. Yeah, yeah. Someone mentioned that they wanted to keep going with the visual novel portion, and to be honest, developers, you could just create a full visual novel. I was thinking this is one of the best visual novels of the jam that I've experienced. This is a great visual novel. You could have just kept it. Well, technically, it was good that you flipped the script on the, Beyond Expectations theme. I can see it very clearly. You went clearly beyond expectations and clearly went for theme, which is exactly what you want to do in this type of jam. Yeah. But the storytelling itself was a strength. The graphics, actually the feel of the city was really good. That big city map was very fun to walk around, and it felt alive, and it felt really exciting, and a lot of little personalities in there. I think some of them, I was going to say some of them were fourth wall breaking, but because in the story it is developed by a person developing a game, that means that what's in the game tells a story about the developer themselves, and I really hope that it got there about telling a story about the developer, like, oh, this is a story this is a game that I made, but it's actually about me. I think that's sort of, it felt like that. Like maybe it doesn't go that direction, but I think File You Wanted might be like, oh, this is haunted. This is a haunted file. Maybe that's where it goes in the end. Maybe the person is dead or something like that. I don't know. Oh well, I'll watch someone else play it maybe. I don't know if I could go through, but yeah, it's a File You Wanted, and it's great, and keep making games. I'm sorry that it got disqualified. Not the best outcome. Not disqualified. I'm sorry that I couldn't play more. I'm so sorry. Later in the game, there's some part where the dev admit they've been making this game for years when ranting about bug. Is that DQ since the game can only be made within a month? Yeah, unfortunately we can't disqualify fictional characters, Raim. You can't disqualify games within games. So unfortunately, Raim, we can't disqualify the fictional game within File You Wanted for breaking the rules. We only disqualify non-fictional games, and this is not disqualified. I just want to make this clear. It is not disqualified 100%. Yeah. Yeah, we can only disqualify real games, and this is not disqualified. This is fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to judge it based on the several, let me see, categories that we have. I overall liked it, but I'm just going to judge it on the categories. It's kind of a sad story. Oh well. Okay, the File You Wanted theme. Definitely beyond expectations. It's got the meta stuff on point. Really great execution of that. Also, the father expected a lot of the son, and the society expected a lot of the main character too. And we have to go beyond expectations to fix all the bugs as a tester, or to at least point them out, I think. But I think we're fixing bugs in the game? Can't tell. Either way, the theme was really well done. Yeah, I think the theme was really one of the strongest points of the game. Gameplay. I can't tell because I didn't really get to many of the structures, but I could tell what it was kind of implying. Well, from what I saw, it was really well implemented with the visual novel mechanics and the exploration and the glitches. They were, apart from the softlock, really nice to get through. Still going at it. Yeah, yes. Hello, welcome back. How's it going? And what's it called? What else? Gameplay. It had a hint of good mechanics, but I didn't get to finish it. So I don't know all them. Smoothie from 7-Eleven. Isn't it 4 a.m. right now? Aren't you Cat Weasel? Isn't your name Cat Weasel? Yeah. It's true. Engage. No, it is. Yeah. Time is. It's whatever. Engagement. Let's see. No, but I have. Oh, did you? Was it a midnight run that you did? Wow. Yeah, you are. Engagement. Okay, so the story portion was very engaging. I almost felt it could be a visual novel for the whole time. It was so engaging. I was curious about the bugs until the softlock. Hard to judge the engagement of the whole piece because it ended so soon, and I was left hanging about the majority of themes, so less engagement from that. Alright. But mostly good. Yeah. But mostly very good. Presentation. Really quite beautiful mapping on the city. Great feel. Great music. Oh, and the voice acting was really good. Very good all around. Yeah, I like the presentation quite a bit. Polish is a 0 because of the soft lock, sadly. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, that's rough. That's very rough. File you wanted. I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing. Should I? Should I? How long is it? Should I play until the timer goes, but everything from here on? Oh, did I even save? Took you an hour? Yeah, I'll play anyway. I'll put a timer on because I feel like it'll be a fun thing to play, right? Yeah, let's just play. This isn't going to be on the final grade, but I'm just going to play anyway. Oh crap. Just going to go like that. I just like having a timer there, I guess. Okay. Because I want to try some of these mini games out to see if I get them. Oh, but I'll just... Yeah, the timer is not happening. It's just not there. Cool. Alrighty. Let's just... Is it the norm to not do the full hour if there is a bug? Yes, it has been stipulated in the rules. If there is a soft lock, particularly on a required map, after the 10-minute mark, the judge cannot play the rest of the game, and they have to set polish as in the polish category to 0. If it's a game crash or a soft lock, hard lock or soft lock, basically, then yes, that is how it happens. So it's an unfortunate thing for me, but it basically means you have to really test your games. Test your games. That's the most important takeaway from this.
Audio replay.
Okay, so this here is kind of the main issue I've been running into. Obviously, there's a massive error blocking the path that leads to the next area, and I've tried everything I can to get rid of it. I've tried just deleting the event altogether. I've tried, navigating paths around it.
Also, this is giving beginner's guide. If anyone's played that. Anyone play beginner's guide? One of my favorite games. It used to be one of my favorite games of all time. I think it's still in the top 100. Also, Stoic, were you here when I said Deltarune out? Deltarune is out? I was like reeling.
If there's anything else you can think of, try it out. Just go around the town, interact with things.
Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 is out. The Deltarune is landed.
I do have a kind of like a tracker that might
I am
be
freaking
so
out.
like
I want to play that game.
errors we're getting, so let me
Tomorrow
put
I'll
that
get
on
through all
for
the
you
streams, Stoic. I'll get through all the games and then we'll play some Deltarune. I might even stream it.
Fix 8 of the major errors. Walk around the town, explore, look for any like really big issues, and if you fix one, it should update the counter. So once you get to 8, just come back
Also,
over
this is
here
a really
and we
cool...
will
Notice this,
do
it's got
that.
proximity audio. I think I know the
Alright,
proximity
thanks.
audio thing
Have fun looking
used.
into that, and thank
It's
you
a
again
really
for all your
cool
help.
thing to use for your
Alright, bye.
game. I think Ricky uses it for Deluge. So you can do the sources of the audio, and then when you get closer, you know, a certain thing happens. Sure. Okay, cool. Better save again just in case. This game is kind of buggy. Oh, okay. All right. I'll save a lot then. Oh, right. And buggy not always in the intended way, I'm guessing. Okay, we got that one. What's the backlog? What does that mean? Oh, that's just... Okay. I just was wondering why it was called the backlog. My friend is always digging in the dirt for rocks. Nova's a kind of the soft lock, but a different one. Oh, okay. I wish we could do something less dirty, like a tea party or something. My mum says I'm not allowed to play down here because it's dangerous, but all the coolest rocks and pebbles can be found down here. You've got to check it out. I bet if you looked around and focused real hard, you could find a super rare rock. Oh, there. There it is. Not too difficult. Yay. So whenever it has a yellow highlight, it means that there's something here. Oh, you can go in here now. He stares at me with disdain. It should be disdain with a D. Like he's annoyed but just maybe walking in here. Does he want me to start the conversation? What should I say? Bye. Good riddance. I think I should talk to the angel first, right? Oh, the angel. So we did this before we went in anyway. So we did this dialogue before. Are you a real angel, we asked. Yes, purified. South and purification. Kasagiri sent me. Okay. Okay, gotta find the church. Alright. Cool. Awesome. He stares at me with disdain. So here's the thing. Try and make it centered. I don't know why that's not centered. It's got so many spaces after it. Kasagiri sent you? Yeah, he said you would help me with some sort of purification ritual. Purification ritual? Then that means they were paying attention when I told them about it. Here, take this scroll and have Kisagiri read it to you. I think it's Kasagiri. You're misspelling your own... or is it Kisagiri? Got ritual scroll. It's a Kisagiri or Kasagiri? It's Kasagiri. You misspelled your own character's name. Ah, he actually gave you a scroll. Or maybe that character didn't know what the name was. He said you should read it to me. I don't understand this language. Right, let me look at this. It says here, exit your home. Take 1 step forward, 4 steps eastward, 6 steps northward. The answer shall become clear. Okay, where's my home, though? Which one's my home? Okay. Oh, I haven't gone to my home yet, I think. I've just taken a screenshot of that. What do you think that means? Where's my home? It's locked. Is this my home here? Or is this someone else's home? Am I Zeldaing it? Oh, this is someone else's home. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. No. Okay. Apparently I can't talk to them yet. Oh, wait. Oh. Maybe I boom them. There. Oh, wait. Boom. Ah. Yeah, I solved that one. The drawbridge is has some glitches on it. Okay, let's save often. I forgot to save often. Hello, welcome to my Lady Jiroshi's humble abode. Let me know if there's anything I can assist you with. What does a maid even do? What do I do? I'm a maid. I do everything. I'm basically a one-woman army. Just think of any request, you name it, I'll do it. Anything? Anything at all. I'll show you how multi-talented I am. Okay, I don't know if I like that dialogue. It seems a bit... I don't know if it's got pervy intentions. Lady Jiroshi, please direct your question to our housemaid. You're not going to my room, you stink. I don't think I'll be getting by this way. What's with the giant Q button? That's what we use for doing this. Finding out glitches. And there's a glitch right here. What if I take it off? Crazy glitch, this one. I like the look of this thing. Pretty wild. It's the debug tool. Yes, it's the debug tool. Because this is a game, and he's asking us to debug it, apparently. Oh, what the heck is this about? Oh, what do we do here? Oh, if I got this... Why does it go through me? Oh, what does this do? Asking the judge to debug your game is bold. Yeah. Because I know what each piece does, but... I don't understand what I did. Oh, did I solve it? But how did I solve it? That's... I don't know how... That seems like a dumb one to me, because I just solved it by accident. I shouldn't be able to solve it by accident. Oh. Hey, Jade. The knight wasn't moving according to the rules. Oh, the horse was moving wrong. I see. I get it. Understandable. Feel free to head into your room, all the stuff I need to set up for you. Make sure you don't spend your time up there. Don't want you to turn into another shut-in. But ha 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 ha. Yeah, okay, so we'll do the one that is here, which is take one step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold left, right, up key. There we go. That's quite fun. I love that one. That one's a good one. Because you won't be able to solve it accidentally. The horse one... I didn't like it because you can solve it accidentally just by spamming, you know? I also direct with the horse first by chance, so while a good idea, not the best execution. If you stand at the bridge's entrance right next to the log, you can take... So, let's have a look. Yeah, I feel like any puzzle where you can accidentally come across the solution just by, you know, or majority puzzles that you could just by accident and by spamming things is not a good puzzle. Try and make it so you can only solve the puzzle on purpose. But this one here outside, this was a really cool one. This one right here, where you went boom, 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 boom. That was awesome. Don't tell anyone, but if you stand by the bridge's entrance, right next to the log. Which entrance? Oh, right next to the log. Okay. You can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh. Well, the problem is, I already knew that because as I was doing this, you can see that there's an artifact right there. So, I mean, it's a good redundancy to have, of like, oh, there's 2 solutions to this, basically. You know what I mean? But basically you can see the tearing happening, I think. Okay, lots of minerals. They're minerals, Marie. Oh, you can do that one? I didn't even see that one. Go back. Oops, okay. Yeah, awesome. Oh, what? What is this one? Oh, what's this place? Oh my gosh, that is scary. I wish that was like a secret that went on further, like a horror thing, that where it wasn't a bug, and you were like, you came across a person that was like, you shouldn't be here, that type thing. I wish that was a story one, because that felt ominous. That felt like, you're like, hey, I'm just fixing one of the bugs, and it's like, this isn't a bug, get out of here, that type thing. That would be creepy. You know? And it's like not one of the bugs. It's just like, it's a bug that the developer doesn't know about. You know what I mean? East Crush Swamp? Okay. That's a hook into a different kind of game, really. You mean the bug is self-aware? I was just thinking it was like a bug that was not on the dev's radar. It was like outside of the count, and it might be, you know, some kind of key to the story or something. Like maybe someone's hiding in the game. That's where I thought it was going. Where's this last one? Maybe I haven't gone in all the places. Oh, I've done the one in this one. Now I'm curious. Where have I not been? Oh, maybe upstairs here. Oh, because maybe I can debug through him. Oh no, never mind. So if I don't get through that way, oh, which way? Oh, maybe the maid. No, I will not do that. But you do any request? Fine. Where do you want directions to? The stairwell. Ah, yes, to get to that location. Just head out the door, you'll be on your way there. You're very unpleasant. But not maid proof. The brat is debug proof, but not maid proof. Yeah. Wait a minute. Can you move the kid? No, we'll not do that. So basically, call me master. No, we'll not do that. Oh. Can you move the kid? Oh, wait. What if I did this? Can you give me a massage? Wait. What does a maid even do? What do I do? I'm a maid, do everything. Anything at all. I'll show you how talented I am. Okay, and then... Can you move the kid? No. But you told me to do any request. Discipline the kid? You said you would grant my one request, so I want you to do the kid to stop blocking me. Fine, I'll deal with that. Crap, I'll kick his ass. Okay, it's a lot more serious than I thought. There we go, all taken care of. Now, if you could please hold your request for the rest of your life. That was scary. This one is easy to miss. Took me a while to figure it out. Actually, I used the in-game hint. Yeah, it's a little Because you have to do one after the other. It's a little unintuitive, isn't it? Oh, creepy. This is like a few games that I've seen. What if we go down? Oh, what the heck? Never mind. Okay, maybe you weren't talking about the part that I just been through. Maybe you're talking about this part right here. What did I do to the boy? The maid did something to the boy. Now you restart the whole stair. Okay, let's see if this goes all the way. Probably doesn't, but hey, maybe it does. I'm gonna do it for like 1 minute. Oh, there we go. It actually did. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Did I restart the whole stair? Oh, this is punishing. I hate this. Why? Why would you do this to me? Okay, let's save on the stairs, shall we? The dev is not confident enough the game will reach 15 minutes. I'll just say, it's reminding me of Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Okay, you can't go back down, so this is a sort of a puzzle, I think. Oh no, why? Why? Why would you do this? I can just go like this, right? Oh no. Oh, lucky. What? Why? What? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna kill me. Interesting. Oh, you have to go like this. You have to stop it, I think, at a certain point. Oh, there we go. Yet again, I don't know how that solved it. Why would that have solved it? I don't know. See, it's so... Try not to make puzzles where you solve it by accident. Alrighty. Okay. But those are some fun ideas, actually. Those were pretty innovative, pretty fun. I will be honest, I did enjoy the visual novel part. This is a good game, but the visual novel part was really good. You should make some visual novels. I've done 8, haven't I?
Beginning audio replay.
If this message popped up, then okay, that means you got all 8 of them and it still hasn't fixed the issue. Yeah, at this point, I don't know what to do. I think the game is just ruined. Well, I'll go ahead, I'll open the debug room and you can just go ahead and start chapter 2, because this is pretty frustrating that this isn't working. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, the debug door should be just...
It is funny how the audio just overlaps itself.
Hard work and everything. Alright, see you.
Where's the debug room? Oh, there. Some doors, debug stuff.
Beginning audio replay.
Yeah, if you just go right up ahead here, the level entrance for chapter 2 should be up there, so, yeah, if you you just go right up ahead here, the level. Yeah, if you just, yeah, if you just, yeah, if you, yeah, if you, yeah, if you just go right up ahead here. It's a little bit far. The level entrance for chapter 2 should be up there, obviously, but.
I see. Did I find a hack to actually just skip audio? How much of the commentary is true? How much is real? I don't know. I'll ask him. I'll ask the developer. No, I think my guess is that it's truly fictional.
Beginning audio replay.
I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good. I've worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good.
Good. I worked on it for a really long time. I really wanted this game to be good.
I never finish these kind of things. I'm always kind of halfway through, and then I, kind of lose focus. I just move on to another project. So.
Beginning audio replay.
And I know things are crazy
I do it normal.
right now. Like it's not really viable to make it as a game developer, but I mean,
This is a
wanted to
beginner's
at least
guide,
try,
right?
But I guess that doesn't even matter because everything in the world is going to try to stop you. It just pisses me off sometimes.
Beginning audio replay.
It's just the shittiest fucking thing ever. Have you ever worked hard
It's
on something and just have
overlapping.
the whole thing just break in front of you? Because at this point, I feel like that's kind of how my whole life's going.
Overlapping too much.
Beginning audio replay.
I don't even know how I'm gonna pay rent this month. This was supposed to be like, I don't know, a new
It's also
start, something
overlapping
to
on
get
the
me
right.
through, but I think this whole thing is just done. So have fun with the next chapter. I'm done talking. I'm not doing this. It's a door. Just click on it. It'll take you to the next part. See you.
See it? Is it long after this? I think I'm okay with. Oh yeah, there's like, yeah, it's you can walk through those trees. It's glitching. Nice. Pretty cool. Oh, this is cool. Is it like a blank map? Where did I go though? I reckon Hawk loved this. This is Hawk's type of jam, I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, we came back through this place. But what's happened now? What's going on now? What will the town be like? Oh. Oh, pretty clear. Please shut your game. Do not press the Q key or crash the game. Oh, that's a cool feature. Love that. Oh, this is wild. This is pretty awesome. They've taped down the Q button. That's pretty cool. Good audio. Man, this is sad that I won't even get to judge on this part. Oh, Nova has a soft lock around here. Oh, okay. Whoopsie then. Oh. Wonder what he did to softlock. Pretty cool. Oh, you're seeing like really weird tiles. This is a really cool, scary little area, isn't it? Oh, can I go to this? Oh, I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to exit the house after I've entered it. I'm guessing. Can you save? Oh, yeah, I can save apparently. So I should. All that talk about, I've previously been like, oh, I was saving it, this and that. What is this virus, by the way, that does all this? Oh, pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty cool usage of, like, shift mapping to make something feel horrifying. Reversed sound. Oh. Pretty wild stuff. Pretty wild stuff. Oh, what happened to the father? Oh, did the father die in real life? Are there other judges? Hopefully they made it through. Yes, there are 6 judges. I am one of 6 judges. Oops, can I not go behind here? Oh wait, this is my home here, is it? No, this is not my home. Oh wait, it is my home. No, this is just different. Whoa, crazy. Oh, wow. Whoa, this is pretty cool. I like this. So I literally didn't get to the crux of the game. This is the actual game. Oh, there's 6. Riggy, Nova, Hawk, Benny, Liberty, and who else? You Mimi. You Mimi K-Listy. They haven't posted their playthroughs online. Yeah, they've done songs for yeah, they were involved with Pocket Mirror. I don't know if did they make it or did they sang for it. I can't remember. Ooh, this is scary. I think they sang for it. They did the theme song, I believe, or something like that. This is really scary. This is very, very well done for this type of horror. Yeah, this is... I mean, I've played my fair share of, like... Well, I haven't played a lot of them, but, like, I've played some Yume Nikki-like games and stuff, but... This is utilizing some techniques that I haven't really seen. Oh, whoa. Oh, crap. Oh. Ah. Ah, no. Aha. This is AO only all of a sudden. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, man. Continue. That's scary. Wow, this is really well done. Oh. Yes, the title thing. Oh, Oh. Ah, man. We're scared of the man with the mustache, I guess. Ah. Ah. Good. Phew.
Beginning audio
I
replay.
guess you're here now. I don't know, somehow you got to this part of the game. I don't really remember adding anything in here, but I guess if you're listening to this, that means you made it somehow. This is the end of the game. That's it. You know, there is one last puzzle, but honestly, this one, I don't think anyone could, even if you got here.
Also, no wonder. I think that's our
you can't
dad.
solve this one, so.
We're afraid. I think it's...
It's been good playing
my
the game
guess
with
is
you.
that the dad died.
Thanks for testing it out,
The dad was nice
but
to
you
us,
can just
and they
shut it
cared
off
about
right
us,
here,
but they
'cause there's
died.
nothing left.
And we're running away from that. And we can't develop because we're sad. That's my theory. I can't solve this one? What do you mean? Oh, there. Finale key. And let's save. I didn't expect that. Pretty cool. What is this place? The area is called Sad. Yeah. Wait, is that what the area is actually called? Oh. Pretty scary. And the save menu. Oh. Oh yeah, I think that was oh right. Oh yeah, true. We could have just loaded here, I think. Oh, whoa. Where are we off to? Oh no, not that thing. Where do we go? Ah, no. Not pasta, man. It's pretty buzzy. Oh no. Save game. Unable to save game. Hint. Available hints leave. Reward. Oh crap. Reward. Exit. Unable to exit. This is great. Oh, we just keep trying to exit, I guess. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Oh, down. Oh, there I am. Oh, wow. Whoa. Oh no, they were air recording. Oh no. Oh no, no space left. What happened? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Sorry, I ran out of space on my hard drive while trying to record this, so I'm just going to have to pull from the VOD itself, like download the Twitch VOD and edit that. Wow. You're recording, my recording, yeah. I'll delete that recording. He's behind you, Benny. Yeah, he is. Yes. Alrighty. That one there. Okay. So, told you 8 TB hard drive for storage, man. No proof of the soft lock. No, I'm just gonna download the Twitch VOD and then edit that. It's just more effort for me. But yeah, because the video file ended up being 25 gigs. I don't know how. It's not usually that long. Like, or not like usually that big. What was it doing? Yeah, how could it have been 25 gigs? What did it even do? That's scary. Yeah, because a one hour. What was it even doing? I don't know. All right. Dang it! Are we all the way back here? It's the game. The humans, all part of the game. Yeah. Man. File you wanted, recording pooped. Doesn't help that I have Clear Obscure downloaded, literally downloaded, but I want to play it soon. Run from the pizza man. Oh no. Oops. Oh, how do you get through? Yeah. This is really well done. French spider artist monster's just too goofy to me, a little too goofy. I think it's supposed to be a little comedic as well. Like, it's supposed to be thrilling and funny, but also, yeah, kind of silly, you know? In my opinion. Where are we supposed to go though? I don't quite know. Like, I don't actually know where we're supposed to go. But if I spam B, I can keep going down. Oh, there. Yeah, nice. The code Cat Weasel, good idea. But the cheat is that, oh, whoops, I can go B, and the cancel, they've done the RPG Maker thing of making the default down. This is really cool. Yeah, it is. Whoa, pretty cool. What? What are you literally gonna do? Ah, what was I supposed to do? So annoying. Okay, I wanna throw my keyboard out the window. Yeah, get into the train, I guess, but I know it's a clever mechanic, but I hate it. I assume you get back on the train? True. Maybe the space below the train and the monster couldn't fit? Maybe, yeah. Maybe that. But I will admit, it's just really annoying to control. Down it, down it, down it, down it, down it, like that. It has got that. It has got the outlast factor for when, like, you know, when you've seen a monster too much over and over, the scare isn't as fresh. You know what I mean? But, like, it's still cool. What's bad lightning ram? Oh, bad lighting. Bad lighting. I see. It's probably going to catch me because I was too fast in going down. Oh no. Okay, I'm good. Just have to have a rhythm about it. Keep the rhythm. Keep the rhythm moving. You know? Our imagination is scarier than knowing. Sometimes knowing is also scary. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie, not gonna lie, la 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 la. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum-dum, 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 ba-dum-dum. Yay. It was just a rhythm game, people. I want to meet you again, monster. Will you allow me? Just kidding. I was tempting fate there. It would be scary if it came back and ate me. Say, oh yeah. Oh no, I can't go into the menu, Raim. I guess this is the end of the game. New.
Beginning audio replay.
Well, I just want to say thanks for getting to the end of this. No, it might not have been what you had hoped for, but do appreciate you at least coming over and doing this. I know I kind of imposed a lot on you, and you
the video.
had more work than you signed up for, but I do appreciate it.
This is cool. This is really
this
cool.
This whole thing was a disaster, but seeing it through to the end, you know, you kind of gave me a little bit of hope, so maybe I'll actually go and I'll finish Chapter 2, maybe add a little bit more to the game. I don't know, maybe when things are really shitty like this, it's still worth it to keep trying, because, I don't know, I thought about it for a second, and it's like, what exactly is there besides this for me? Not like I have nothing, but like, this is my something, you know? That's a little, all I'm trying to say is, yeah, I guess it was fun to make this, so I guess that's it. Thanks again for everything you've done, and hopefully you can play my next build. Alright, see you. Bye.
Q. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah. Okay, that gave me the beginner's guide vibes. I think so. What I was thinking was, well, it's clear that this developer is a really good storyteller, as thing by the intro. And the dad allegory would be a better ending. I think it's kind of implied. So here's the thing with that ending. They did say, "This is all I have." it was supposed to be sort of it's vague and it's sort of creepy because it's like a last ditch effort and the very thing is eating itself, I guess. I don't know. But I like what it did. Oh well. Thank you so much for making this game. Keep making games. You are awesome. This is a meta game about making games, probably. And I liked it a lot. I do really like that initial visual novel. If you finish that initial visual novel, I would actually really, really like that. Like a full story about that without the RPG Maker stuff. Yeah, coming over and doing this, a lot to unpack. Yeah, but like the dad and the child, I was actually really enjoying that. And I think I did feel what that person said earlier, where they're like, oh, I was into the actual narrative with the dad and the son and stuff. You know what if we're the dad and we came over to test our son's game? No, I don't know. That would be a cool that would be an interesting twist. That would be a Benny type plot, you know. Or what if it's like, yeah, it would be sad if it's like, hey, you know, like sort of, hey dad, it would be it would be probably beginner's guide-ish if I were to do it. I'm a very straightforward writer, so I don't make like very open endings. Yeah, clearly very open to interpretation. Benny is like a writer that doesn't do open to interpretation. I'd be like, hey, I'd end it, you know, I'd make it very clear. But some people, for a horror game, you leave it open to interpretation, it can haunt someone for good, which is what some people want. Anyway, keep making games. You're awesome. This was clearly a very well-made game. The scares, the tile sets, the everything, it was so well done. I recommend it. Has hidden stuff if you open and enter. That'll be fun. I think a lot of people love that kind of thing. Or like files in the project folder. Some people love that thing. So it's definitely a type of game like that. And keep making games. It's awesome. All right, I'll end the recording, the fake recording there because I didn't actually record it.